We've been playing since we were children. Sports were all about fun and games, and we couldn't wait to go play. We fell in love with running, jumping, and kicking, all in the name of competition. Who could be the best? Some of us continued playing. In fact, many of us kept playing in middle school, high school. We dreamed about becoming superstars. By senior year, we began filling out applications, all in an attempt to gain entry into a college program. Some of us are recruited by college athletic programs. For others, what happens when the ball drops?
I played football for Indian River High School, and I still don't know where I'm going to play in college.
I played tennis for Indian River High School, and I plan on walking on to James Madison University.
I play softball for Indian River High School, but I'm not going to play in college.
I play softball for Indian River High School, but I don't know where I'm playing at.
I played volleyball.
High school sports refers to the athletic programs in the context of the high school setting. The objective of school sports is the enrichment of the high school experiences of students within the context of the educational and contribute to the overall education of all students. With sports like baseball, basketball, football, tennis, golf, soccer, and track, the goal is to make it to the next level. But what happens when the last out is recorded on the diamond? The final buzzer goes off on the court, the last play comes to an end on the field, and the last runner crosses the finish line.
I will be playing volleyball at Bluefield College.
I will be playing football for North State University.
I will play football at Bluefield College.
I will be playing volleyball at George Mason University.
I will be playing baseball at Roanoke College.
I will play football at Virginia State University.
I will play basketball at the Randolph College.
I will be playing volleyball at Coker.
I recently caught up with head varsity basketball coach Kurt Overton, and he shared his insight.
Oh man, I've seen quite a few star athletes, not only as a coach, but as a student here. I've seen quite a few guys. A few of my close friends to this day, the James Boyds of L level, Jermaine Winborn, David Selby, Jason Capel, who's a commentator now. In addition to some of the athletes while I was a teacher, and still a teacher, who are excelling on the collegiate and professional level as well. So quite a few. Indian River High School, we have a very unique genetic makeup. We have students coming from all walks of life. And the students where they have the low socioeconomic status or whatever the case is, they really, really need to use sports in order to make it to the next level. And yes, I would say quite a few students will really need to use sports as an outlet to make it to the next level.
I also got the chance to sit down and talk with head varsity tennis coach Bill Ellis.
Not many. We haven't had actually any from Indian River that have gone on and played actually competitive tennis. Some of them have played club tennis. The top guys in this area might go on to play Division II, but to play Division I is very competitive. Division III, they want more academics, or it's easier to get guys in there. Division I, they're typically recruiting from the top schools in the country, or even outside of the country. So even if you look like at ODU's tennis team, they have a lot of names that are not American citizens. They come from other countries, so it's very competitive. They typically don't give out scholarships. Normally what you do is you make the team and they might give you grants, and then after you've made a team and you show that you're applied, they will give you assistance, but they typically don't give out many scholarships for tennis.
Coach Matthew Lawrence has developed some of the best competitors in the state, grooming volleyball players from the moment they reach high school. His boys volleyball team is one of the most successful sports programs in this area, reaching the regional final 3 years straight and even earning a state runner-up trophy for the first time in school history.
There's really every year that number seems to grow. I know we've got a lot at Indian River. We've got 3 at least this year going, and then previous years we had Lenny Sampson and others. But as far as other schools, every year there's 5-6 guys going Division I, and that's not counting the Division II and III kids. And this area is really growing in the volleyball community. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So that number just keeps growing. It's so many kids that are going to it. So Division 3 is our so in high school the 3 divisions are based on school population, but in college the 3 divisions are just school size primarily. Like you got your bigger Division 1s like Virginia Tech and stuff, and the higher level athletics that they can provide. They provide full scholarships and things as such. Division 2 is a little bit smaller athletically. And then Division 2 doesn't offer athletic scholarships, they only offer money for academics. And that's why academics is so important, because no matter what, you get those grades right, you can get some money. Whereas no matter how good of an athlete is, it just depends on some other circumstances.
How many of us student athletes actually need sports to get us to the next level, to get us to college, so we can further our education? For men's sports like basketball, baseball, football, and soccer, the percentages are extremely low. Baseball at 7.1%, basketball at 3.4%, football at 6.9%, and soccer at 5.5%. And that's just for the guys. But for the girls, women's basketball, softball, soccer, and women's tennis, all under 10%. Women's basketball at 3.8%, softball at 5.4%, soccer at 7.1%, and tennis at 4.7%. With that being said, I really think the question is, how many of us really need this to get to the next level?